Hello, my name is Daniela Molina Garcia and I am studying the fourth level of English. Well, I'm going to tell you a little about the pandemic. Okay, what is pandemic? The worldwide spread of a disease is called a pandemic. A flu pandemic occurs when a new flu virus spreads around the world and most people have no immunity against it. Typically, viruses that have caused pandemics in the past have come from the viruses that infect animals, according to the World Health Organization's OMS. Where is coronavirus or COVID-19? There are a family of viruses that cause illness, from the common cold to more serious respiratory illness, and circulate between humans and animals. In the case is a SARS-CoV-2. It appeared in China last December and causes a disease called COVID-19, and which spread throughout the world and was declared a global pandemic by the World Health Organization. How is transmitted? Human coronaviruses are transmitted from one infected person to others through the droplets that a patient expels when coughing and sneezing, when touching or shaking the hand of a sick person, an object or surface contaminated with the virus, and they put dirty hands to mouth, nose, or eyes. Avoid shaking hands, kissing, or hugging. Avoid self-medicating. Avoid spitting. Avoid touching your face with dirty hands. The coronavirus continues to spread around the world, with nearly 30 million confirmed cases in 188 countries and now death toll rapidly approaching 1 million. 6 months after the World Health Organization (WHO) declared it a pandemic, the virus is on the rise in many countries, and some that were seemingly successful in suppressing the initial outbreaks are also experiencing an increase in infection. The WHO also said that deaths increased by more than 5,500, bringing the global total to 970,417. The increase comes as the government continues to lift restrictions to try to boost the economy, but it is also a reflection of increased testing, as daily tests rose to more than 1 million a day in August. The respiratory infection COVID-19 was first detected in the city of Wuhan, China in late 2019. Governments around the world were forced to limit public movement and close businesses and venues in a bid to slow the spread of the virus. And this has had a devastating impact on the world economy. The International Monetary Fund says the world is in the midst of the worst recession since the Great Depression, and warned that economic output could take 2 years to return to pre-pandemic levels. The United Nations said that up to 265 million people could go hungry before the end of the year due to the impact of COVID-19. What is the pandemic for me? For me, the pandemic is a challenge where it has helped and harmed use in all cases. This time that I have been in my house with my family, I have realized that I am very lucky to have a house, food, and family health. My parents are divorced, so there are days when I go to my father's house and decided to visit them in July. And now that days before they had held a meeting, as we know you cannot do that, and so I arrived on a Sunday, and that day my father's wife felt very bad, but I didn't take it seriously. Until Tuesday, my aunt calls my father and says, "Hey brother, I think I have coronavirus, and will I did the test yesterday, so tomorrow they have me the result." At the moment I was very afraid. The next day my aunt spoke, "I'm come positive." Oh my god. And started to laugh, but from the nervous I felt. I didn't know how I was going to tell my mother. It was obvious that I was already infected too. I told my mother the news, and she had nothing left but to tell me to take good care of me, and that I was practically alone in that. Not because I was hungry or because she was not going to support me, but that I was with my father, who had never cared in a decide for me. So it was a difficult few months on the one hand because I was not with my mother, and on the other because it is a very hard and difficult decide. And you feel that your lungs are going to come out, the temperature is worse of all, you speak a lot, and you have to be cleaning everything. And my mother was admit, but she came out well. Being with my father helped. That bond, or that bond between father and daughter, grow and strengthen in a beautiful and incredible way. I had a great time because I learned a lot to be a better person, I value everything. I'm missing my mother's family a lot, but I knew that everything was going to happen very soon. The best part was that I celebrate my birthday with my dad and my brothers. I was the best. I feel like a little girl. After 20 years, I celebrated my birthday with my dad. I turned 20. And being sick, my brothers and I not stopped relaxing. We took photos, we sang, we played, we painted river stones, and should be noted that I am very, very good. I miss my friends from university a lot, although is this month we have made video calls. It is not the same. I also miss my best friend Ali a lot. We are very close, but on her birthday on October 7, I'm going to see her and surprise. It was the best thing to see her. And at the end, I feel like it will happen when I don't know. But it is also valued to feel sad, angry, etc. We are human beings and we feel. I consider that we should take therapy and more in these times because this situation is very, very difficult, and it is better to be with stable mental health. Thank you.